Welcome back to the Media Critic Joe podcast. I am your host, Joseph Hamilton. Joined with me, our co-host, Thomas Strangman.
What's up?
And Nate Christian.
What's up?
Today, we are going to be discussing video games. And I wanted to start with that. I wanted to do this episode on video games because recently, I don't know if you guys seen, but there's been a Mortal Kombat trailer.
There has.
I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan, as I think both of you know.
Huge.
So when I saw the trailer, I'm like, well, we got to talk about this. It looks amazing. It looks so good. I don't know if you guys watched it at all. You did.
I did, yeah.
What were your thoughts, just as a non-Mortal Kombat fan?
All right, it's not the biggest Mortal Kombat fan in the world. While I think that Mortal Kombat, a lot of people say that Mortal Kombat is reused or cliche. I think it's consistent is a good way to put it. So this trailer was very consistent with the Mortal Kombat theme. The graphics,
Amazing.
picture perfect,
Yeah.
clean as I can see every hair follicle
Yeah.
on every character. So that's like top notch.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with you. It really did look great, and that's only like the cinematic trailer, really. Like we haven't even gotten gameplay yet, which I think is happening June 8th, which is really exciting. But yeah, I just saw that, and I'm like, we got to do an episode on video games because it was so exciting. So with that, my most anticipated upcoming video game is Mortal Kombat. Do you guys have any video games that are coming up soon that you're very highly looking forward to at all? Anything?
Let me think. All right, let me
I got nothing.
let me massage.
got nothing?
Let me massage the brain. Let me massage the gray matter. I might have something.
The gray matter.
Wasn't there a new Spider? There's the Spider-Man.
There's a new Spider-Man game.
Spider-Man.
Yep, there's a new Spider-Man game.
Okay, I caught merely like glimpses of it. I haven't seen
Yeah.
an official trailer because I know there was the PlayStation
Showcase.
Showcase, right? And it was at that. That's got me interested.
Yeah, that one, I liked the first one a lot. Like, the first one was really good. This one looks good. It's like, the thing that they showed was, like, the chasing after the lizard and stuff through, like, the ocean, or through the New York ocean, and through the sewers. And they showed off the symbiote suit. So they're going to do, like, very, like, Spider-Man 3 kind of stuff with, like, the Venom symbiote suit and such. But it looks good. It does look good. It looks really good.
You know what symbiote randomly reminds you of? Remember when the Venom trailer first came out and they pronounced it symbiote?
Symbiote.
And it was
I do
so
remember that.
I just remember that.
Symbiote.
Yeah. No.
We have the new symbiote.
That was
Yeah,
so
no.
Oh god, that's cringy.
Well, another thing that was kind of like
Yeah.
silly pronunciation that we were talking about was this is a throwback
Yeah.
in Batman the Telltale series,
Oh,
that
yeah.
Telltale video game. Penguin says there's been a change in tonight's program, and that is easily one of the program
that
that is.
hurts my soul.
Yeah, man. It
It's
is
like a British pronunciation.
yes, but it's so
Program.
goofy
Small
in an
sign.
American game. It was just so goofy to hear him say program.
I-
We're gonna be changing tonight's program, and
Bro.
that is like the biggest takeaway I have from that game was
It gives
Penguin.
me, like acid reflex. Here.
Yeah,
that,
Penguin.
Like, that like hurts.
Penguin going, there's been a change in tonight's program.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was good. Now, you have nothing, though? You got no video games that are upcoming? Have you been gaming recently, though?
I have.
What have you been? What have you been
I'm
on?
playing a W2C game. It's a rally racing game.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty fun.
Okay.
Kind of shitty though.
Okay.
Okay.
With every video game, I'm awful. So
Yeah.
I
Okay.
just stick to like the non-competitive, chill ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These, your, Red Dead.
Remember when
Red
you played
Dead's-
Overwatch with us one time?
Uh-oh.
But
I'm not really big into first-person shooters. I think you guys might be a little bit more into that than I am. Yeah, you do like the Call of Duty.
Huge into
I'm
that.
down with COD.
I
Yeah.
grew up with that.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of that. I mean, I know we used to play zombies together and such like that,
Yes.
but I was never too big into like the first-person shooters.
Yeah.
More of like a story-based game kind of
Yeah.
thing. Which I know they have stories, but still.
A lot of people prefer the stories, you know,
Yeah.
and I feel
Yeah.
like a first-person shooter kind of doesn't have that. Like, you play any COD campaign, and you're just like this super soldier who's just going around
No,
gunning
you could just
around.
not
I'm down
die.
For that. Like,
Yeah,
if that was really what war was like, I'd enlist.
of course. If
Yeah,
it was like,
you could just
100%,
tank
bro.
like
If I-
20 bullets.
No, if I could
Imagine.
take, like, 50 bullets like straight to the gut.
Yeah.
I could just eat them.
You did list
Literally put
That'd be
bullets
it,
in a
man.
ramen bowl
and just
like,
start
eat
gobbling them.
No,
Yeah.
I
I'd
swear.
sign up to be a SEAL.
Imagine
Yeah.
that. You can throw the grenades back. You just
Oh,
catch one midair and
it's
throw
like-
it back. Or you throw it back. I don't know what
And then you
happens
have to
in the
like,
military.
isn't there in Black
Yeah.
Ops 2 you have to like swim under a dock and stuff to go
Yes,
save a
it's
guy?
so
And like,
weird.
yeah.
Wait, what
Yeah.
is that?
I think it's at the end of Black Ops 2.
Is it the end of Black
think.
Ops?
Yeah.
Because I think you just save one of the guys, right? And then you have to like
Obama or
run
something
through
like
run through the
that.
jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's Black Ops
Oh,
2 is the only
You
shooter really.
like kill the like child soldiers. You're like
Yes, that was
in
weird.
the grass, and you're just like
That was weird.
watching them.
In Black Ops 2?
Yeah, there
Yeah,
were like
Black
child
Ops, you're
soldiers
in
you
the-
kill.
you're in the
Yeah, that was a little
bomb, right?
messed up.
Oh,
You're
okay.
getting a flashback from like Frank
Mhm.
or what's the dude's
Frank Woods or Mason? Mason.
Frank Woods.
Yes.
Frank Woods. Okay.
Yes.
I have no I don't know what
That
you guys
game
talking
actually was pretty messed up.
No,
In
it was
retrospect,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
best.
retrospect, I went, whoa, I was a 7-year-old kid, right?
about. Yeah, kill them.
Kill
them
the
all.
children. Yeah.
Kill them all.
So that's
But
good.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was never too big into like the first person shooters, but yeah. Call of Duty is definitely a good one. I guess that actually kind of takes me to what I was gonna ask you guys next
Yeah.
is what are like your top video games? Like if you had to be stuck in a room with nothing else to do but to play video games and
Okay.
only one video game,
Well, one
what would you
video
choose?
Oh, one. All right.
One video game to replay for the rest of your life. What would it
Okay,
be?
here's the thing. I know this is gonna sound like a basement dweller move here, but Minecraft, you could literally use
That is a great choice.
endlessly.
You
That
can play
wait, but that's
game
like
forever.
that game's like yeah, that game is literally you could play that forever.
That's-
That might not count though. Like it has to be like a
Okay, if it doesn't
can't be a
count-
sandbox game.
Okay,
I
no
guess.
sandbox game. Okay, then
Like, it has to be a real like.
damn it,
game.
I was gonna say Terraria next, and
Yeah, yeah. Like I feel like those are two easy like kind of
Okay.
cop out
I think
choices.
it's gotta be an open world game.
Okay, yeah,
One
yeah,
where
yeah.
you
We'll go with
can
that.
choose different paths, like
oh,
I know
Different
my
things to
cousin
do.
this is hard.
Constantly is playing Skyrim.
Oh
and, like,
yeah,
Fallout,
yeah, yeah.
Because those you can just do different.
As
things.
much as stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fallout 4
Yeah.
would be a
Or,
good
like,
Fallout
one.
4 is a good one.
I'd do Red Dead.
Red Dead.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, actually that's a good one. That is a good one.
Okay,
Good
yeah, I'd
choice.
actually agree with you.
That's
Red
actually
Dead.
a smart
Red Dead
choice.
Redemption 2.
Red
is
Dead you could do
actually
so much
Oh,
with.
So much fun.
Yeah. But all right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make this sound like a question that
Or
like.
GTA.
Or GTA.
Oh,
Or
GTA.
GTA.
That's
But then I feel like that's like there's
that's
so much
also kinda
you could yeah you could kind of
sandboxy.
play
Not really.
not necessarily sandbox but
Yeah.
like you could play that game forever like you could still have stuff to do.
Point.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I meant like I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a
It's
specific
something
game.
that you would just do like. you
Like,
could
let's
do
say
forever,
It has a story
play
mode,
over.
Has a
and once the
campaign,
story
yeah.
mode's over, that's the end of the game, or you can 100% it, and that's the end of the game.
Oh.
And you have to do that again.
All right.
And that's your existence.
Okay, then I can't. Then we have to eliminate Red Dead. We have to.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
you
that-
can do Red Dead.
Well, Red
No,
Dead.
but-
I'm
But
just
when
saying
the
like.
story ends, though, it becomes not like exactly a sandbox game, but it's an open world game.
That's true.
It has to
Yeah.
have like a structured beginning end. And
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
To redo the game.
Like
Oh,
something
the
that, like-
Arkham series.
Oh, that is such a amazing choice.
Yeah, the Arkham, the Batman
Arkham-
series.
But could you-
Maybe
which one,
Arkham
though? Which one?
Asylum.
I
or-
would.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. But here's the issue, though. I know
Yeah.
you might not be too.
These-
Have you
these-
played the Arkham games?
Have you ever played the Batman Arkham? Those are really good.
Oh, they're such
on my,
good games.
On my crusty, dusty 360, I used to have them.
Yeah.
I used to play
Yeah.
them.
I mean, well, I apologize. We're gonna be talking about
I'm
this
sorry.
for a quick
Hold on,
second.
hold on,
but-
hold on.
Arkham Asylum doesn't have that much like replayability as compared to Night, but Night's not as good as Arkham Asylum, I think.
Okay.
Personally.
That I agree with you on that. And then where does Arkham Origins fall on that?
Arkham Origins is not even
okay,
not
that's
even.
not even up on the table.
And then Arkham City. Arkham City?
Oh,
Okay, Arkham City. Okay.
Wait, I forgot.
Maybe Arkham City, because that's kind of like the best of
City.
both worlds.
I had that one. I had
City was so good.
Asylum and City on my 360.
you have Night?
And then I played Night.
Night.
I did play Night.
I liked Night. I know
I
people
did.
said
It
the
was
Batmobile.
long.
It was long. It was long. It was a lot of Batmobile, but that's
Yeah.
okay. I
Yeah,
don't mind.
yeah.
I like replaying those games. Anyways, all right.
Okay. Anyways.
So
tangent
Arkham games are
aside.
pretty good.
Yeah.
For me, actually, why don't you go?
Yeah, what
I
do you
feel,
got?
I
What do
feel
you got?
bad. What would be like the game that you would have to just
Oh,
constantly
my
play?
feet smell like popcorn. Anyways, go on.
I come back to Skate 3 all the
Oh,
time. Even
Yeah.
Though, even though it's not
Yeah.
one of those games, but it's
Yeah.
like it's something that I play.
Yeah, yeah.
Skate
No,
3 is a good game.
Skate 3 is a good
It's,
game.
it's a monthly thing.
Yeah.
Just come back to it.
Yeah.
All right. For me, I would probably have to go with God of War.
Wait,
'Cause I'm a
did you
big
guys
God
know
of War
that
fan.
Jason Lee is actually in that game.
Straight up.
Jason
Like-
Lee,
like
Jason Lee.
In
yeah.
Skate 3, like he's
Yeah,
actually.
he
Oh, I
was-
did not
he
know
was trying
that.
to become a pro skater.
Who the hell is that?
I have no clue.
You know
Jason
the, you know
Lee is.
the dad from Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Yes.
That's him.
Really?
Yeah,
He's
he
in
was,
like.
he was trying to go pro. He's Coach Hank, Coach Frank. That's his character.
So you're telling
The
me
dad?
that he's
Dudeless
straight in.
sweatbands.
What?
Oh, wait. Are you saying like the guy that like owned the Chipmunks and they were living in his house?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
The Alvin. That
Yeah.
guy.
Alvin.
Okay.
Oh, what was the show he was in? Oh my god, I forget.
I don't know him too well.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's cool.
That's an interesting little fun
Yeah.
Easter egg
Yeah.
fact. I didn't know there.
That's cool. But yeah, for me it would be God of War. I love God of War. God of War, my favorite games of all time.
Kratos.
Both of them are amazing. I would have to go with Ragnarok.
I've not played.
Well, you guys
God
don't
of
have
War.
PS4s,
I'm
right?
slacking.
Yeah.
I'm
You gotta get a
slacking.
PlayStation
Oh.
for that. But God of War is just such a good game.
No, I played
I use-
what's it called? It's like It's one of the racing games.
Gran
Gran
Turismo?
Turismo?
Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
That's it.
Or Forza Horizon 4.
It was
I could
so
play.
Forza
cool.
Horizon. Yeah. Oh yeah.
The way the controllers
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
have resistance on the trigger.
Gran
Yeah.
Turismo's-
All that
yeah.
stuff. is so
Yeah.
cool.
Those racing games are pretty. Didn't Forza do like a collaboration with
Yeah.
Lego one time?
Yeah, they
I think I
did.
remember that. I think I remember
I
that.
bought
That's
this,
so
like, the
cool.
car
Doesn't-
pack.
Lego has a racing game now, like a car game.
Yeah. Lego 2K Drive. Yeah, I saw
That's
that.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
That's
I
crazy.
might check it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's like an
How much
open
is it?
world racing. I think
Yeah,
it's
how much
70. I think it's 70.
$70.
Well, that's what games are
Holy.
like nowadays. $70 and
Pretzels.
Used to be 5 cents in 2013.
yeah, dude.
No.
It's gonna be a butthole hair.
Yeah, dude.
And
It was
a pack
like-
of bubble gum.
It was $60. But the original price for typical games would be like a base game would be
Yeah,
$60.
Yeah.
Typically, premium editions would be like 80 or 100.
Yeah.
Now, it's 70 and
I
110.
don't know. When I bought Call of Duty Modern Warfare, my friend River, I kind of used his account and got it for free. But it was $120 for like the deluxe edition.
Oh.
Like,
That reminds me of Watch Dogs Legion was $120 for a premium game, and it
That's an
was not worth
investment
it.
right there.
It is quite an investment.
Yeah.
Watch
that's
Dogs,
like my
Watch
rent.
Dogs Legion was
Like,
so
It's my
bad.
rent or a video game.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
depends right there.
It's do I
But-
eat this week or do I play Call of Duty?
I know, right?
Yeah. But yeah.
Call of Duty.
No,
Yeah.
games are really getting expensive nowadays, especially with like
Yeah.
people compare this all the time. Like some of the Nintendo Switch games, I don't play Nintendo, but I don't think any of us really do.
No, not.
But I'm just saying, like as an example, like Nintendo Switch games are now $70, and the console alone
That's
isn't
insane.
isn't up to like isn't up to the same specs as like a PlayStation or an Xbox, and it's still
And the
$70.
games cost the same.
Yeah.
That is
The
not
console is
right.
basically the same as like an Xbox One would cost, right?
The
much.
console like cost you? I actually don't know how much it costs.
feel
I think it's like 210.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Is that what an Xbox One
Yeah,
was?
that's probably
Oh my
what it
god.
is.
But that's
Xbox One
crazy
cost.
to me. Like,
Yeah.
that's ludicrous to think that game is being like a little stupid cartridge.
It's like 60, $70.
Yeah, crazy.
It's insane.
I
And
understand-
again, it's like it's lower specs
Inflation.
compared to a PS4 or whatever
Thanks,
PS
Joe.
PlayStation game.
Thanks, Joe
I'm
Biden.
sorry. Oh, I thought you were saying me.
Yeah.
No,
well,
I am Joe Biden.
Joe,
I-
you are driving up the price.
Joe,
of
you're-
Yeah,
something.
I
Nintendo-
am
you're
I am
driving this
personally
How
economy.
dare you?
turning up the prices on video games. That's my fault. I'm sorry. I'll take
Get
the blame for that.
gamers for the draft for Ukraine. That's up.
That's
Drop 'em in.
exactly what's going to
Drop 'em
happen.
in.
Remember in like 2020 or like
2021. The Iran.
Yeah,
Oh,
we-
yeah,
You're going to
yeah.
Iran.
Shit, bro, they're seeing my KD. I'm getting drafted. Bro.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
gonna draft my
Yeah.
KD, I'm getting.
That's like the entire idea of the Gran Turismo
Yeah.
movie that's coming out. Do you guys see this?
Turismo movie?
They're making a movie off that racing game, and it's
Yeah.
literally the idea of like these gamers are so good at Gran Turismo that they're now going to become real racers.
Yes.
That's wild.
Isn't that crazy?
That's wild.
Dude, you know who needs
And
to do
Orlando
that?
Bloom's in it. Anyways,
Really? Orlando
Bloom is in it. Yeah,
Oh my god.
very silly. Anyways,
Sexy man. No, but
yeah, Will Turner, man, Pirates. Anyways,
okay.
yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
literally the entire plot of Gran Turismo, the new movie that's coming out.
Just the gamers are.
Gamers are such good drivers that they're going to become
Why
real
is
drivers.
Voice critical in that.
That's what I'm saying. That'd be
Right.
really good. That'd be really
Or
good.
his
He's not,
dad.
he's not really a Gran Turismo
Or
guy,
his
is
dad.
he? His
Or
dad.
Does his dad play Gran Turismo? I don't
No,
know
his
what-
dad is playing Halo right now, I think. He's playing Halo,
Oh, I
and he's
love Halo.
playing like a
Wait, you forgot Halo. That could be on there too.
Halo would be good.
Oh god.
Halo would be good.
Only
Which
Halo I think I
ones?
played is Reach.
Halo Reach.
Halo
And I
Reach.
just go to a friend's
Halo
house and we just-
4. I love. Then
What was like the
The
really good
best-
one though?
the
What was the
best
best
is,
one?
like-
I love 4.
4.
I love 4.
Dude, the best thing would be like I'd pack in my friend's house with like 10 other dudes, and we'd have like a split screen of Juggernaut.
Oh
Whenever
yeah,
someone died,
I
you
did this
just
too.
Oh, a
Yeah,
Reach
I remember doing that.
It's
Those
so
are
good.
crazy.
Yeah. Halo's a great, like genuinely great co-op game. If you have like a
Mhm.
bunch, if you should have a group of people at the house, play Halo, or also like Super Mario Bros. I also think.
Yeah, you could play that one. As long as you're on a deserted island by yourself, like unless you plan on like teaching the monkeys on the islands.
What?
Oh, I thought. Wait,
Oh, no,
did I
no,
mess
no.
up the?
No,
Oh, I thought you had to be in a
no,
deserted
no,
island.
no,
You only
you're
have
just,
one
like,
game.
locked in, like,
Oh.
you can't do anything.
I thought we were on an island. I thought we were on an
Dude, that would
island.
be cool as hell. That'd be
Yeah.
the great gaming setup. You
You're on an
have
island.
like your hut, right? You got like
Oh, you guys.
You got, like,
I thought
the
you were
whole,
talking about a
I was
video
messed
game.
up.
you know in
I'm sorry.
Madagascar how
Yeah.
Marty is it Marty the
Mort?
zebra the zebra
Oh,
zebra
Marty.
Zebra's
sets
Marty,
up-
yeah,
Zebra's
sets up,
Marty.
like the whole like canopy.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have like that.
Sugar
plus, like,
honey iced tea.
plus like the fire,
Yeah.
and then you have like your gaming setup there.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice.
That would be hard.
That'd be so
That'd be
nice.
so hard.
That'd be so nice.
Except when like the gorillas make their way in, and they're like,
Yeah,
And they're-
then all the
they're
animals start coming over and be like,
Oh,
"What's
yeah, no,
happening?"
no, no.
yeah, yeah, you
It
can
would
watch
still
Yeah.
be cool though.
It would be cool. It
It'd
would be
be
cool.
cool.
I agree.
It'd be
But
cool.
I was saying like legitimate people, not animals on a
Okay,
stranded
okay,
island.
okay, cool.
I was saying like you get the boys
I
together
forgot about that.
and you all play Halo or Super Mario
you looked
Bros.
at me like I just said I killed somebody.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
I'm like, what? What is? Where is he going with this?
That's not what I
Admitting
meant.
to murder
On
Yeah.
on podcast on the
Yeah.
pod.
Mm,
Thomas killed
linked
someone
it
on the
up.
pod.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I did it on my way here.
yeah,
Don't
Super
worry.
Mario Bros. I think it's a pretty good co-op
Yeah.
game as well. That's like a classic co-op
Doesn't
game.
matter
And
what class
Minecraft.
it
There's
is.
a lot of good co-op games. There's a lot
What
of good co-op
character
games.
do you run on Mario Bros? If you're gonna play Super Mario.
Well, actually, I relating it back to River. I know you brought him up. He used to
Yeah.
have Mario Bros. I used to go over the
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
I was I think it was like I think it's is it like Blue Toad? Does that exist? Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
There's Black Toad too, right? Is there a Black Toad?
I don't think so. I think there's only blue, pink, red, and I think yellow. I think, yeah, there's a couple. Of I don't,
Okay, I wasn't sure if they're okay.
No,
was
I
wondering if there's
think-
like a dark version. Or
I don't
something.
remember how many toads
Um,
there are. But anyways, the typically it was either blue or yellow toad. I don't remember which one I
Okay. Oh,
played,
maybe I'm
but that was
thinking
my
of blue.
guy.
Maybe I'm thinking.
Yeah,
of
blue.
I usually run like Yoshi or like.
Oh,
one of the
Yoshi.
Weird characters, you know.
Dude,
Yeah.
I go. Bowser. But if I run Super Smash
Bowser.
Bros, right?
Yeah.
I'll run. What's his name? King DDD or whatever. What's his name? I'll run
I do
like-
Meta Knight. I do Meta Knight on
Knight,
Smash.
good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't own that game. I kind of want to. The only reason I get a Nintendo Switch is to play Super Smash Bros.
Absolutely.
That is the only reason.
100%.
Yeah,
So, like, I have
yeah, yeah.
that game.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
1000%.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, dude. Meta Knight is. Who do you play on Smash?
Ike, I think.
Oh,
Ike.
Ike.
I run Ike.
Is he gonna look
Now,
like somebody
who
else?
do you play on Smash? He's behind the camera. Who do you play? You don't have one?
He-
You never played it?
You're
Bro's
full
pleading
of
the
it, you're
fifth.
full of it.
Bro's
Okay.
pleading the fifth.
That's
up
all right.
there.
That's all right. But yeah, Meta
Okay.
Knight. I didn't actually know you guys play. We're gonna do a tournament one day.
Yeah,
We're
we
gonna do a
gotta
tournament.
suck.
You're
I
bad?
suck.
Hey, when I was in
Awful.
Florida, actually, there was this like video game trading store and whatnot, and there's a
Ooh.
room. You go back, you buy an armband. I don't know if it was like $12 maybe, and you can play for as long as you want. You
Oh,
go
that's
in-
awesome.
Yeah, so you
Like-
go in there.
What do they have in there?
In terms of what, like arcade
Just,
machines?
Like, what are just everything.
They sell consoles, games, posters.
What?
but
Do you
there's
remember what it was
another room.
called?
No, but I guess my Fajer. Asked my
Father?
dad.
Because we can get a sponsor. Let's get a
Yeah,
sponsor
let's get a
from him.
sponsor
Oh
from-
my
Let's get him a
God.
sponsor.
And we
We'll
went
head
in
down to
there,
Florida.
and there was a huge Smash Bros tournament going on.
Oh,
right
that's
there.
cool.
There was like 20 sweaty, receding hairline, slightly
Individuals.
chubby individuals all lined up like hyperventilating.
I'm ready.
They got this huge screen like Jimmy Neutron's Brain Blast, and they're all just like
That's awesome.
furiously
It's, like,
typing
button
slash.
mashing.
Oh my god!
Do you guys
a lot of fun though.
do you guys pay attention to the esports scene at all? Really?
No, not really.
No.
What,
I've done a little bit
Yeah.
solely because of Moist Critical. He has his
Yeah,
own
yeah,
esports team,
Yeah.
and like the Super Smash Bros. Esports scene is crazy. How
Seems
like
like it, yeah.
insanely popular it is. There are so many tournaments, whether it be like a minor league tournament, major league tournament. It feels like a legitimate
We'll see it at the
sports
Olympics
tournament.
One day.
Fortnite's coming to the Olympics. Did you guys hear about that?
I have to leave.
There's a
No,
legitimate.
No, hold on.
I will. I'm
Hold
gonna
on,
look it up.
pull this
I'm
up.
gonna look it up right now because
Fortnite.
Fortnite is coming to the Olympics. Fortnite.
Wait. The Olympic Games.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
Bro, that is.
Oh, you're actually
Sports
right.
shooting competition created in Fortnite added to esports. Sorry, Olympic
Oh, thank
esports.
the Lord. I was like, if it was coming to the Olympics, I would have left the room.
Olympic esports series 2023. Okay, I was wrong. Oh no, International Olympic Committee. I don't know. I don't know. Regardless, though, this is the Olympic site. Regardless. This is regardless the Olympics page. It is definitely there's some sort of thing going on with Fortnite in the Olympics.
That is
regardless,
horrid.
which is crazy.
Fortnite needs to die. It needs to
Yeah.
No,
perish.
Fortnite is just like be locked.
I was never a Fortnite guy. I played it maybe twice, and that was it.
I loved the game
Yeah.
for a
That game
while.
was amazing.
Of course.
I was never a Fortnite guy.
Core memories right there.
Core.
Prepubescent Fortnite era.
Fortnite
which
era?
went
You guys still play it?
Middle school,
No.
Fortnite went so crazy.
Was it good?
Fortnite was.
I know a few people still play it in the school, but I
Oh,
don't.
sure.
Yeah, I
It's
never
always
played
gonna
it.
be like that, I think.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah,
Always gonna be
it's just one of those games that's gonna last forever. You know.
Sadly. I mean,
Sadly.
what?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Sadly.
Yeah.
What else? I don't know. What else are some really good games that have kind of been around recently? Well, there's like the Jedi Survivor game. That game was pretty good. I don't know.
With the Harry Potter game.
Oh, the Harry Potter
I
game.
haven't played it.
I haven't played it either.
About it.
I heard it was so good though.
Oh.
It sold so well, that game. Like insanely well. Very well. Like
How well? Like,
I want to say 12 billion copies. Or 12 million rather. I could be wrong.
Holy, really?
Yeah. No, I heard that
yeah,
game was
it's possible
absolutely
12
incredible.
million copies.
Oh my
How
God.
many? Yeah, that's actually a
Harry
great point.
Potter game?
12 million. Sorry. How many
Damn.
copies of yeah, Hogwarts Legacy. Very good game. I heard it was very good. I heard it was a lot of
Only
fun.
heard of it through a grapevine, you know.
The Grapevine.
Great Beyond.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think it was 12 million. 15 million. Sorry. 15 million.
Good
Regardless,
lord.
Sold very well.
Mhm.
Very good game. I heard really good things about it. I haven't played it. I haven't gotten around to it because I've just been kind of
Yeah.
waiting for the games that I'm actually
The
interested
only
in.
Harry Potter games I've played are the ones that I get with like ad pop-ups. You go on these like suspicious sites to like jailbreak your phone, and I went on one, and in order to do it, like I needed to download this app, but beforehand you have to play like 3 different games, and one of them was like this weird knockoff Chinese Harry Potter game that I had to play like
Oh.
You play like 5 minutes of it, and then you go back on the site and reload the page, and it works.
Oh.
The
Yeah,
teachers
so I did
has a
that.
jailbroken phone.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't say the name on here, but I want to know after we're done.
Miss. No, I'm kidding.
He owns a
Uh,
Tesla.
Oh.
oh.
Okay. Hey, all right. All right. Yeah, I got it. Anyways,
Yeah.
back to games
Crazy.
because I'm trying to think of what was I gonna say? I don't remember what I was gonna say. I forgot it now. But anyways,
No. We just
best
remember.
best console. Best console.
You're gonna ask for the best
Oh,
console.
best console?
You guys gonna say
We're not
Xbox?
starting this argument.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, well, all right. I'll give my favorite. How about that?
Xbox.
My favorite is Xbox, yeah, because of the nostalgia. That's like the only reason, really. It's not. Maybe it's not the best console because it's been outperformed slightly, obviously, by I think the new PlayStation 5 versus the Xbox X Series. I think specs. I don't know if the PlayStation's better. I've heard it.
I
perhaps
think it.
was.
I don't know if it was.
But at the same token, though, Xbox have always had an Xbox.
Yeah.
I've never been a PC guy. I
Me
kind of
neither.
regret that, but yeah, it's just something about console. I feel like there's like connectedness with consoles. Like you can
Yeah,
invite
yeah.
people
Yeah.
over
That-
and you
that's
play
fair.
console. You're not gonna like share a PC.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
No, I agree with you there.
Yeah.
I was never a PC guy either. I take it you're gonna be the same answer
Yeah.
with Xbox.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
I was never a PC guy. I did like Xbox. I do have Xbox, and I still play it.
Yeah.
But I just recently, probably about a month ago, got a PS5, which is over there. I don't know if you guys saw it,
Oh.
but I have a PS5
Wait,
over
only
there.
a month ago?
Well, remember how they like sold out in like 2
Oh,
seconds,
yeah.
and then
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
nobody could
I
get
thought
them
you
for like
had
3
one way
years?
before that.
I had a PS4. I didn't have a PS5.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that PS4. But yeah, PS5. I just got it again, like I said, a month ago. I don't know. It's really good. So it's
Yeah.
like I
Yeah.
think it could be the best console I've ever played on. It's just
Smoothness,
really, it's just so smooth.
Oh yeah.
Everything looks great on it. It feels great. I love playing. I was just playing Mortal
Something built
Kombat.
with the stupid college refrigerator
Yeah.
that is Xbox X.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like
yeah.
a fraternity fridge.
Oh, I have
Yeah.
another thing to talk about
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
KFC.
Yes.
Did you guys hear about this KFC
what,
console?
Yeah.
Dude, the KFC console.
Wait, no, I
When-
think I did hear about that.
When that releases, that'll be the greatest console. It can cook your chicken. It can play your games.
No way.
Dude, it fries. It's like a fryolator.
way.
Yeah.
It's a fryolator console.
Yeah.
That is going to be the best console when that never releases. But, you know,
Modern
if it does.
technology.
It is literally modern technology.
Technology.
Yeah.
That's.
That is going to be... That is like the perfect gamer console.
Yeah, right.
Like every esports league will be like, I need my fried chicken with my games. And it's like its own gaming brand, I think. Like its own like actual legitimate production company.
If this, like the voice assistant was Colonel Sanders.
Oh.
You boot it on. It's a KFC console. Get yourself a KFC console, a couple biscuits, you're good. You fry
Yeah,
yourself.
dude, look at this.
KFC.
KFC Gaming and Cooler Master. They made their entire own gaming section.
Yeah.
was announced in 2020. Never gonna come out, I'd imagine. But regardless,
We need it.
it says August 2022, but we're way past that. So I'd imagine it's never gonna come out. But regardless, the day that comes out, just know I'll be in line for the KFC console.
Is the day my life is complete. Like,
Exactly,
I've
yeah.
completed everything.
Like they're gonna announce GTA 6, and it's gonna say
KFC
exclusive to KFC console.
And I'm gonna
You
go.
have to get yourself a KFC console
'Cause
for
they're both coming out in like 20.
Why doesn't
40,
Elon
Yeah,
Musk make
exactly.
a
And have
Oh,
children.
that's actually a good
Why
question.
doesn't Elon Musk make?
He makes everything.
Right?
Like, what does he have? The Boring Company, right?
Yeah,
Doesn't
the
they just make random
flamethrowers.
stuff? Yeah, they made
It wasn't a
flamethrowers.
flamethrower.
he said
It was
don't
not
buy
a
it.
It was
'cause
not?
It's a flamethrower.
It's not a flamethrower.
Oh, it's not a flame.
He
Yes,
said specifically.
It's
on
not
the
a
site.
flamethrower.
That's how
Yes.
he was able to like ship it in the.
Well,
mail.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it,
not a flamethrower. I've actually never seen what one of those looks like. Is it actually cool?
It's really cool.
Is it really cool?
It's like-
um,
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
He should make a console that like runs on a Tesla battery
Yeah.
that just like
Oh,
can
geez.
play like.
solar powered console. Bring it
Oh,
outside.
Oh
That
my
is
god,
so
that'd be
sick.
so. That would be an Elon Musk thing.
Yeah.
That would he could send it to space and stuff. Like it can fly up and follow you.
Yeah.
You know, he's
Yeah.
can like have like portable games. It's just a
Exactly.
console that floats.
See?
He's gonna make that. He's gonna make that.
He will make the
Um,
floating console.
The the floating console, the
The float-
flying console.
The flying console.
But yeah.
That's perfect, right?
What else? What else? What were like some
yeah.
childhood games that we all
Huge
were
childhood
big into? I
games.
know you talked about COD, but I didn't know if there was
did-
anything else.
I did bring that up. Childhood games, Minecraft, Terraria, Call of Duty. Those are the main three. I played. I'm a huge fan of like retro arcade games, so I've played
yes.
a ton of those.
I love Tapper.
Tappers are really
Tapper?
Tapper.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I know that.
Yeah,
You
that's
have,
an
like,
old arcade game.
Oh, is it?
Different like bar tops.
Yeah.
Or, like bar counters.
Oh.
And you have to serve all the people, like,
Oh, I think I do know
I
what that
set
is
some
actually.
records actually when I went up to Hampton Beach last
really?
summer, the summer before. I set
Is
some
there-
high
is
scores
there a
in
thing
Miss
Did you?
Pac-Man. The
Is
what?
there? I think the Tapper machine is not working.
Maybe.
I've just been playing
I don't
emulators online. So
Oh,
yeah, those
right,
are fun. I
yeah.
do that mid class.
Yeah, I do that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just bored.
Yeah, that is fun.
What other games? iPhone games. Angry Birds. Is
Angry. Oh, I didn't even think about mobile games.
Mobile
Yeah.
games is
Angry Birds.
yeah.
What is actually? Let's talk about this for a
Yeah.
minute. Angry Birds. What is up with the Rovio company getting rid of all the best Angry Birds games?
Dude, that's
Mhm.
wild.
Awful. They got rid of the
They,
Star
like,
Wars,
revoked it.
space.
Didn't they get rid of Seasons, too?
Legitimately,
Like,
Seasons. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That
That
was
was
like
my
all like
favorite one.
that was the
Ah.
classics. Those were like the classic ones that you'd play.
Just, like revoked them.
They did. They totally just got rid of them.
They pulled
So
like a
awful.
Supreme Court on them. Like whoa.
Revoked.
Overturned.
Rovio revoked. Overturned.
Rovio
Rovio.
v. Wade.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Roe
Like-
v. Wade.
It's like what? Oh my.
The country of America versus Rovio.
Yeah, versus Rovio.
But I think Rovio just got bought by another company. I don't know which company, but hopefully we get back to the classic Angry Birds
I
games on mobile.
Loved Angry Birds.
So good,
Loved
so
Angry
good.
You
Birds.
guys ever played Kingdom Rush?
Yes.
No, I never played Kingdom Rush.
I played that today.
That's my favorite. That's
play that,
might be
like,
my favorite game of
every
all time.
day.
Might be my
I'm
favorite.
trying to
game.
What-
get 100% on that game.
What do you do in Kingdom
It's
Rush?
like a tower defense
yeah,
game.
It's a tower defense.
Oh,
It's a
oh,
medieval
that's
tower
cool.
defense.
I like that.
Towers.
Oh,
There's
it's
like
such a good game.
barracks, which have like 3 dudes that.
Yeah, you get your
Like,
soldiers. And you can
They're
upgrade
like,
it.
yeah,
sword fight.
right,
You
right.
Just upgrade them. You have a
That's
you
cool.
Have
I
a
like
barracks,
that.
archer and mage, and then
Cannon.
demolitionist. Yeah.
Cannon.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, such a good game.
Yeah, I've never played that game.
We used to in EDP go up to the library and we'd play it.
Oh,
We'd
okay.
play
Because
it
you could play it online, like on a.
On a computer?
too. You
Mhm.
Oh.
could
on our
really
old
play.
like
That's cool.
pizza box computer.
Pizza box.
You could play 'em.
No, one of the
seriously.
games that I played was
Yeah.
Jetpack Joyride.
Yeah.
Classic.
What
Subway Surfers.
about Temple Run?
Temple Run.
I was.
That
I
gave
was-
me
And Temple
anxiety.
Run 2, bro,
That
and they
gave
gave
me
you different
anxiety.
abilities.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Temple
such
Run
a
2
good
was
game.
better, yeah.
Temple Run 2 I loved.
Um,
All the Temple Runs were good. What else?
I didn't fuck with the graphics.
Did you guys ever
Yeah.
Weird.
Did you guys ever play the game?
Mm.
I think it's like Spider-Man, where I don't remember what it was called. It was something like that, where it was like
Spider-Man.
you would swing a web like Spider-Man onto clouds and just try and make it as far as possible, and the guy was like super dangly. I don't remember what it was called. It was
Sounds
really
like a nightmare.
it was a really
Oh,
weird
hold
game.
on.
It was a really weird game. I don't remember
The
what
man
the name
with
of
the
it.
dangly arms will get
Dune,
you.
Like,
Yeah.
Penguin game. There's like the
Club
like,
Penguin.
Club
no,
Penguin?
No, it was not Club
No.
Penguin. It was like the map is like this, and you gotta like hold your thumb down, and you'll set.
Yes,
the,
but no.
yeah. It's
Yes,
like,
but no.
There was a
think I know what you're
polar
talking
bear
about.
like chasing you.
Yeah, I know what
You
you're
had
talking
to
about.
like
but
hold your
I
finger
don't know what
down,
you meant.
go down.
No, I don't
hit the
remember that
dude,
at all.
Come up, and then you'd hold it down again and try to time it right.
Oh.
You know what's a good game is Cut the Rope.
Cut the
I like
rope.
Cut the Rope.
Cut the rope was so good with the candies and everything. You had to get the candy and the
Cut the Rope.
Nom Nom. Wasn't that his name?
Yes.
Yeah. Cut the rope was
that.
good. What else was really good? There was like that bike racer game that you would like. It'd be like a really thin course. You could
Happy
go
Wheels,
around and
what
stuff.
about that?
Happy Wheels. Happy Wheels was good.
Happy Wheels. Yeah.
Dumb Ways to Die. Dumb Ways to Die was a classic.
Yes.
Kick the Dummy or something like that. Kill the Boss, whatever it's called.
Kill the Boss.
Those like fighting where there was like beat
played
'em up
that.
games, whatever it was. Yeah, no, there's a lot of classic
I used
mobile
to-
games.
I used to have some kind of fairly questionable, inappropriate games you could install at the Apple Store if you like search far enough. There was one. It was like called Hobo, and there were like 4 versions of it, and you were literally a hobo, and you'd be armed with guns and just like casually take out citizens.
What?
Like I'd be like, what the heck is this game? I mean,
Yeah.
oh no, I'm not even kidding you. Just like I searched hobo in the Apple Store because I saw a YouTube video of this guy like playing it.
I want to play that.
And
How do
it
you
was
play it?
so bad. The graphics were like grotesque looking.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, and it was kind of cool. I mean, it was kind of cool.
That's good. I'm glad you enjoyed your hobo
it was
game.
a great educational
In
experience.
5th grade,
Not to mess with hobos.
we had indoor recess. And
Yeah.
I looked over and there was a kid playing like GTA, and I was like,
What is this?
What is this game?
"Do it."
What is
What could this be?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you figure out about puberty. Like that's.
I was-
That's like, it's,
I was actually never
Yeah.
too big into GTA. I've
I
only
wasn't
played
so
it a
later
handful
either.
of times.
I
Yeah.
wasn't so, like, I was like 14.
Yeah. Like those, I mean, I hear people always say like GTA is the game to play when it comes to like those driving or like the whatever, like the
Yeah.
I don't know what do you even call that, like a simulate, like person
Drive-by,
simulator,
Open world.
open world, like yeah,
Yeah.
whatever that is. Mine was always Watch Dogs 2. That was my thing.
Ooh.
And Saints Row, both those.
Those are both
Saints
good
Row and
games.
Watch Dogs 2 were
Mhm.
both my that kind of style. I was never too big into
Is there a
GTA.
lot of
but-
hacking in Watch Dogs? So you can
Yeah, that's the whole idea.
Yeah, yeah, 'cause
it's actually a
there's
lot
a
of.
whole
I love it.
episode.
I've actually been replaying it
Oh.
recently, because I just broke out the old Xbox One again.
Oh.
But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I do like Watch Dogs. Those are very fun
What's the other
games.
game I'm trying to think of? That reminds me of Payday. Is that
Payday,
game?
yeah,
A little bit.
Payday. Payday was always good.
Yeah, I played that.
Yep.
I don't know. Just makes you think of like, wow, I played a lot of violent games.
Yeah,
I was
there were a ton of
I
games.
was like an embryo playing some of these games.
Yeah.
Like, my God, I could
I
barely
was more of a
talk.
Mario Kart, like.
Oh yeah, Mario Kart was always
Wii
fun.
game type
I
of
know, and
thing.
meanwhile, I'm like, let's
Yeah.
go on a meth heist.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's great.
Crash
right?
cars
Yeah.
and get into gunfights with cops.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking
Mhm.
about. Yeah.
But that's,
Any other games that we were really thinking of recently?
I don't know. There's not too many other than the ones that we've mentioned.
I mean, some games that I play are like
Mm.
indie studio games, like Cuphead. Well, actually, not necessarily indie studio, but like
Cuphead's a
single, like
phenomenal
original
game.
studio games.
Phenomenal game.
Hollow Knight, stuff like that. I love those kinds of
It has
games.
a mouse, right?
Mouse.
Oh.
It looks good. Yes. Sorry. What were you saying?
Castle
Yeah.
Crashers. You heard of
I've
that?
I
heard
heard
of
of
the
it.
game.
Never played it. Never
Oh,
played it. I
it's
heard it
very
was so
fun.
good
I
though.
played
Oh, what
it,
about
like-
totally? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
No, totally accurate battle
Oh,
simulator.
Tabs.
Yeah.
Tabs.
I wanna
I
see
love
it.
tabs.
Yeah,
Good game.
I was trying to
So
think of
good.
it. Yeah.
They like
And then
that.
they have like their
Yeah, we see.
PUBG, like.
Oh yeah, the
fully
um
accurate
the,
battle royale.
Yes.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
yeah, that whole gaming series is really
Mhm.
fun. Love those games. They had like
Huge.
Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton
Yeah.
as like some of the guys to
huge.
play as. It was so good.
That's right.
Yeah,
Crooked.
Those games are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But what were you saying? What were you saying about
Oh, I've just been playing Castle Crashers.
Castle Crashers?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a novelty like medieval game.
Oh damn.
Side,
All right.
like, scroll.
Okay.
It's cool.
Okay.
All
right.
Yeah. But.
I don't know. I'd say we hit the nail on the head with all these games here. Do we
Yeah,
want to close this out?
I think we wrap it up.
All right, so that was this video game section of the podcast. We will be moving on to the album segment next, so stay tuned. Now on to our album section, and instead of doing an album this week, we decided to just do 3 individual single songs, kind of like we did with last week, but 3 individual songs. And we're talking about the Foo Fighters because they released three songs,
Mhm.
all different. 2 of which we believe are about Taylor, the drummer, Taylor Hawkins.
Yeah, like,
And the other one, what was the other one about, really? I don't know. Just anything. But regardless, we do have some stuff to say about this, so we're excited to get into it. And Thomas, I'm going to pass this over to you.
All right, obviously we got ourselves the Foo Fighters, which I think the 3 of us are big fans of the Foo Fighters. They're your classic dad rock.
Love me some dad.
Love me some Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl equals dad.
I would call it a guilty pleasure, but there's not much guilt with it.
There's not much.
There's
guilt
no,
with it.
there's
Yeah,
not like guilt with the
it's
Foo
legitimate
Fighters.
pleasure.
Everyone has a soft spot for
Yeah.
dad rock, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think deep inside. But with the Foo Fighters, you've got so many classic songs. I mean, everybody knows My Hero.
I feel
Oh,
like
Like,
absolutely.
everyone's like,
Well,
oh,
I
yeah.
think a lot like Everlong. My Hero,
Everyone,
yeah, all
yes.
those.
Times Like These,
Yeah.
All My Life, Learn to
Oh,
Fly.
Yeah.
It's got that like
Look at the
2000s
sky.
like
It reminds me of
2010s like movie.
You know, whenever I
Yeah.
hear that song, I think of Skate for some reason. I think of the game. I don't know why, but
Did that game ever have Foo Fighters as one of their song
I
tracks?
don't think so.
that
No?
would seem like
'Cause I think
plausible.
I think it's from they pull a lot of their music from like skate videos.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
You look at all their music, it's all
Yeah.
from like a different skate video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm trying to think. Or like Monkey Wrench too. Monkey
Oh,
Wrench is
okay.
that. Da-na-na-na-na. So yeah,
A
we.
lot of the music
yeah.
in that like sounded like it's kind of there's some similarities.
There's a lot of similar. Well, when The Color and the Shape, the first album came out, which was made completely by Dave Grohl himself because he's a genius,
Yeah.
has a lot of punk kind of grunge influence to it. Yeah.
He was in punk.
He was in Nirvana. He went from a band called Scream and then went to Nirvana.
Fecal Matter first.
Oh, Fecal Matter, Scream, Nirvana, and then there you go.
I don't think I ever knew he
yeah.
was in a band called Fecal Matter.
Yeah, Fecal
So
Matter.
that was
Yeah.
Nirvana before Nirvana became Nirvana.
Oh, I
Yeah, it
didn't
was.
know
It
that.
was.
I didn't
Yep.
know that.
Actually, it was. So yeah, we listened to these 3 songs, which I've been noticing that a lot of my favorite artists have just been throwing material out
Oh, yeah.
recently. There's been a lot. The Chili Peppers have put out new music. Hozier's been putting out new music.
Yeah.
Older bands like Depeche Mode, electronic bands, they're putting out new music. And then tours. There's like a ton of tours. And so
Oh
the
my
Foo
God.
Fighters,
Everyone's touring.
yeah, are kind of following suit with that.
Yeah.
And they just played their first show in New Hampshire, I think, last night or the night before. And
Are you coming to Boston?
yes, but I'm not sure
Boston
when.
Calling, right?
Boston
Boston
Calling?
Are they actually coming there?
Oh, we're going, babies. All right.
You want to pay $300 to see them?
I would.
I would. Yeah,
I
that's
totally-
enough money.
We
Although
were
actually,
we were
I
supposed to
bought
go.
We were supposed to go.
We were supposed to go, and then Taylor Hawkins passed.
So we, that
Late
didn't end up
drummer
happening.
Taylor, magnificent guy, and pouring out for him. And so obviously the Foo Fighters, they have a new drummer. His name is Josh Freese, and he's a huge session guy. He's played with like over 200 bands.
Played like Devo.
Yeah, he's played with Devo, Perfect Circle, who else? The Offspring. There's just a ton of bands, very eclectic. But anyways, so yeah, they put out these 3, songs out, these 3 singles. And I don't know where we want to start. I don't know if we want to start with Rescued. We want to start talking
So
about
that's-
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
let's
what are
do-
you
so-
thinking about that?
Rescue was good. I mean, obviously, like we said, that was one of them that we believe was more directed about Taylor Hawkins and stuff like that. Thought it was good. I liked how it sounded and stuff like that. Lyrics, whatever. It felt pretty much like regular kind of Foo Fighters.
Yeah,
There's
agreed.
one song in here that didn't really sound like it.
Which we'll get to.
The third one. Right?
Yeah, that's right, when we listened to newest one.
Rescue.
Right, yeah, Rescued. I thought it was very kind of up tempo, like you said, classic Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters. I don't know where
What do
the
you expect
accent.
from them, like-
I'm not sure where the accent goes. Is
They
on the
have a
Foo or the
sound.
Fighters? Is the Foo or the Fighters? I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, the song was very up tempo, energetic. You can tell that there is an obvious connection to Taylor. You can tell
Yeah.
right away. We all want to just be rescued. Like that makes perfect sense. I mean, your whole place. I mean, Dave is. You gotta think. Dave went through Kurt Cobain of Nirvana dying. His mom passed away right around the time Taylor did. I'm
Yeah.
pretty
Oh,
sure.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, so he was a double whammy. Not to make a joke out of that,
Like
but like
triple.
triple whammy, basically, if you
In-
include
in
Kurt.
life.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, for them to keep rebounding like that is insane.
Yeah.
And they sound great. I mean, Dave sounds great. His
How old
vocals.
is Dave?
Dave is 50, like 3 or 4, 54. 54, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the same age as my parents. So it's kind of like, wait, like what the hell?
Still,
like that
still sounds
Okay.
good. Still sounds the
Yeah,
same.
yeah,
He still has it.
sounds pretty good. I think the off season helps him out a lot.
Oh wow.
Because he's like, "Ah!" Yeah, that'll tear up your vocal cords. You don't know what you're doing. And so, exactly. enjoyed that song. Dave actually, he recorded all the drums on this upcoming album. So Josh Freese did not touch the
I
drums.
didn't know he wasn't a part of this.
No, he was not a part of the album because I think the album was written not too long after Taylor passed, and they just got Josh as their new drummer, basically. So Dave had to kind of go back to his roots,
Right.
and he did some solid work. And then there's another song, Under You. Same thing, kind of along the lines of Rescued, punk theme, sort of, up-tempo, hard rockin'. It's just like classic.
Oh, yeah.
It's just all classic. It's like a good burger. Like,
Oh,
you just
yeah.
can't go wrong with it. You
Yeah,
just can't
yeah.
go wrong with it. But there was the third track. I think it was Show Me How, I think.
Show me how. Yep.
Yeah.
That one was a little different. That was a little
Whoa.
weirder. Yeah.
Very ethereal.
Very ethereal, yes.
yeah, no.
I mean, like, even when you start up the track, you're like, oh, wait, is this even... We were even mentioning, is this Foo Fighters? You know, we were
Like, is this
talking
them?
about it.
So that's why I'm like, maybe this album's going to give us a different kind of flavor. Maybe we're
Yeah.
taking a different way down Flavor Town. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Different
You
way
know?
down Flavor
Yeah, there
Town.
might
Yeah, we got that, yeah.
something's going on with there. Because Dave Grohl actually is a huge barbecuer. He barbecues all the time. Yeah.
Actually, I
Yeah,
remember this.
he barbecues all the
I
time.
remember hearing about
Makes
it.
a mean brisket. Makes a
Does he?
mean brisket.
Wasn't he like barbecuing at like a homeless shelter or something?
Yeah, he just was. What a G.
What a guy.
Absolute
What a
guy.
stand-up
He is.
guy.
Stand-up
He's a
guy.
great guy.
He is. He's like as everybody says, the nicest guy in rock.
No, he really is.
And he really is, too.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, that song was just really kind of open. There was a lot of space. It was almost kind of orchestral. Definitely there's a guest singer on that. Either it's his daughter or
Yeah, oh, okay, yeah.
Violet Grohl or I don't know, but
Somebody.
I was trying to listen for that. I'm like, who the hell is that? But
It's annoying when
Mhm.
artists will do that. They'll like have someone else singing on their song,
yeah.
but they won't like
Credit them?
They won't credit them.
Yeah.
No, and you're like for years, you're like, who is it? And you find out it's like some just like random guy.
Exactly.
It's one of the homeless people
Yeah.
who's making brisket
Yeah,
for.
yeah. We found this homeless guy. He's pretty good at hitting an F sharp. Let's bring him in. Bring him in.
Let's bring him into the studio.
Bring him in. Yeah, and oh god, what was I gonna say? That reminds me of like the Rolling Stones too when they did that for "Give Me
Oh,
Shelter,"
yeah.
right?
Mm.
And they're like, "It's 3:00 in the morning. Yeah, we need you. Come in and sing for us."
After your miscarriage.
Yeah, like after your miscarriage.
After life's got you down.
Yeah, come on in. Music never sleeps. Music does not sleep.
Exactly.
Some of the best music is done when you're at 3:00 in the morning, 4:00 in the morning. You know, you're just like,
Good time to write. Good time to write.
4 in the morning is a good time to write.
Good time to write some music.
That's right. But yeah, no, these songs overall were solid. It kind of gives me like a sort of sense of where the album might be going. Maybe it's kind of a two-parter deal where you've got like half and half. You're kind of getting the hard rock, and then maybe you're getting sort of ballad music, which I guess Foo Fighters isn't really known for that. So that's
No, they're not.
no. That's
They're
why I
not.
was kind of like, huh?
Do we actually know any more information on the album at all?
I think it comes out in August.
Yeah. something.
That's when Hoser's album is coming out. Anyways,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh,
Anyways,
huge.
that'll
be a good- no, that's gonna be a good album.
I've been on the Hoser grind.
It's gonna be a really good album too. Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. So
anything
there's-
else on it or for the?
I don't know. Just overall, like I'm proud of where they're going. I'm glad that
Solid.
because I was extremely worried that was gonna be the end of the road.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Because like, how do you replace? Because a lot of bands, Led Zeppelin is a huge one. John Bonham, their drummer, when he died, there's like that's over. Like
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
done.
they're
Rush, we're done. Like
Yeah.
a ton of bands just were like call it quits, threw in the towel when their drummer goes. But it's good to see them rise above that kind of like adversity. It was good. It was
Well,
good.
I mean, they even had that wasn't it like a tribute concert, I think.
Yeah,
where they
2
had
nights.
Taylor's son play drums.
Oh.
Brilliant. I don't know.
Yeah, go.
How old was he? I forget.
He's like our age, a year younger.
A year
It's like
younger?
16.
Okay. Because I think
like,
we were talking
whoa.
about this. I think actually we talked about this on the podcast.
Yeah, I think
one
we
time.
did at
were
one
saying
point.
like, why not just have him be the new drummer?
Right?
You know, but
Right. I guess
It
because
is
he's in
kinda young.
It's a
school.
lot to
yeah,
put on
it is a
someone
lot to
age,
put
you
on a
know?
kid. Yeah,
Isn't
for
it
sure.
weird to think like it's wow. It's almost
Like Justin
humbling.
Bieber right there.
Yeah.
It's like,
Baby, baby.
baby.
Oh
Yeah.
That was
god.
him at our age.
Yeah.
That's mind-boggling to think about. Like there are
That's tolling on the mental.
of
Yeah.
course there any
No,
sort of
for sure.
influencer slash early young musician like that. You got to balance your education and whatnot, and maybe maybe he feels almost like responsible, like, oh my God, my dad passed away. He's a drummer. I have to honor his legacy. And then it's kind of like, well, maybe he doesn't want to do that deep down.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
But regardless, I still think
so
like,
good.
He did honor
It was so
Taylor's
good.
legacy for sure because he was brilliant.
Yeah.
He was so well done
Yeah.
at that tribute concert
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. So
Yeah. And then how are we feeling about the new drummer? The
New drummer, Josh
John
Freese.
Freese?
Josh Freese,
Josh
yeah.
Freese. Josh
Well,
Freese.
they put
Freese.
out. I saw someone had like recorded on YouTube. It was like an hour of them rehearsing and going through a bunch of
that's
songs,
cool. I never
which is
I didn't
cool.
see that.
And he, I mean, this might be controversial. I think he's a very technical drummer in the sense that he's probably a lot better with his chops than Taylor might have been. In the sense of he's a lot more seasoned.
Taylor seemed like a really like energetic.
Yes.
Drummer.
Yeah. Josh has come in, and he's kind of this, not very mathematical necessarily, but he's got a lot of skill. He's got a lot of chops. He's played with a ton of bands.
So you're kind of thinking like Taylor was more of like there to play.
Straight ahead.
And Josh was more like, let me try and figure out how each thing kind of works. In its
Yeah,
own
I
way.
think Josh is maybe a little more experimental because he's done a ton of different genres. He's done pop punk, and he's gone everywhere in between metal, some thrash metal, and so now he is like a double kick too, which is kind of bringing in some metal.
Right.
So I'm like, maybe he's gonna bring like a little bit more of an edge to them too. So I have no idea. Maybe not with this album, but maybe they're following one with
I think
his.
that would be really exciting though. Like if
Yes.
he does kind of bring like somewhat of a new drumming sound to the Foo Fighters,
That
even
could
though
be
their
cool.
their classic sound is always going to be good.
Yeah.
I think maybe something like a little bit newer, a little bit different, I think could really benefit them. I
It
think
could
that'd be really cool.
revive him.
Yeah, a little
Could
bit.
bring on a whole new host of fans.
Yeah. So that'd be really
Listen.
cool. I would really like to see some of his work.
Yeah, buddy.
I'd imagine they're maybe gonna put like one song on the album.
Maybe, yeah.
from him,
I'd hope.
just to try and like give the fans like a little bit.
I'd hope a little taste, a little
Although
appetizer.
I've never
I
done-
mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you know.
Like, I've never done music production. I don't really know exactly how long it might take, but I still think they could maybe fit them in.
I don't know. Some bands can bang out an album in 6 months.
Yeah.
I know some people have taken 13 years. So it's like, yeah. Like, I don't know. Yeah, you don't. But yeah.
Overall, what would we give these three songs?
we rating these
as
three?
a rating? We'll rate them as like a group, all three. I'd say like 7.
Yeah,
7,
7,
8.
Yeah, 7, 8, right around
7,
there.
8?
Yeah, solid, just solid.
I was kind of
Rock
thinking
solid.
that maybe we would have some disagreements, but all right.
No,
that's
we're
fine.
great.
That's good to
No,
hear.
we're
It's good to hear we're all on the
no,
same page.
no.
So.
Yeah.
All right, I say we close this out. That was it for our album section. Again, if you want to go check out those Foo Fighters songs, please do. We were very excited. We were obviously very happy with them, and we cannot wait for the album. But yeah, next is our movie section, so stay tuned. Hello, everybody, and welcome on to the movie segment for this week. And again, this is just me because the guys haven't seen the movies that I've been watching. I watch a lot of stuff, so yeah, the movie segment this week is going to be Super Mario Brothers. I wanted to cover this one because I think it's coming out on digital release somewhat recently. I have the information in front of me, but I don't really see much. Anyways, regardless, it's coming out. It's either coming out or came out on digital release very recently. So I figured, just like we did with John Wick, this would be a good time to cover this movie. And I gotta be honest with you, it was pretty good. I saw it in theaters with one of my friends who's very big into, Mario and Nintendo, stuff like that. So I was able to have all the Easter eggs and such explained to me when they showed up on screen. So, very beneficial for that. And gonna be honest with you, just watching it, I'm somewhat of a Mario fan. I'm not too big into Mario, but a little bit of a fan. And it was really good. From what I saw, it was pretty good. It was a good movie. I liked the acting, minus Chris Pratt. I wasn't crazy about Chris Pratt as Mario still. It didn't faze me that much. Like, I didn't think he was awful. Kind of like what I thought with the trailers. When the trailers first showed up, he just didn't sound good. But, in the movie he was better. Still kind of weird, though. I feel like they could have gone with the original actor, regardless. But all the other actors and actresses in here were very great. Loved Princess Peach, loved Bowser, loved Luigi. All those were all great. And again, the movie was just genuinely a very good and fun adventure movie where, again, we kind of follow Mario going through the Mushroom Kingdom with Toad, with Peach, and Donkey Kong. I thought all the Kong stuff was great on the Donkey Kong Island or whatever it was. That was a lot of fun. Loved that. Overall, the movie was just genuinely very good. And I remember there was kind of like some controversy coming out about this movie when it came to some of the Rotten Tomatoes and Critic scores for this movie. A lot of people were saying it wasn't very good. Has a 59% on Rotten Tomatoes, which isn't the best score for a movie, but once the actual fans started to come out and see this, it just, was so good. The fans loved this movie. I think it reached over $1 billion, which is not extremely common for an animated movie, so that's very impressive that this movie was able to do that. I think there's only a few movies that have ever actually crossed over the $1 billion mark, at least for animated films. Again, acting was very good. I loved Bowser in particular. I think that was a highlight for many people, and also all the memes and stuff that kind of came out about Bowser with the Peaches song, with Jack Black's Peaches song, was amazing. I love seeing all of that. So, Bowser was great. Trying to think who else was in there. Again, the Donkey Kong stuff was great. I loved all the Koopas and the Goombas and Kamek, I think is what the wizard's name was, or something like that. I think that's what his name. Let me see. Kamek. Kamek was great. All those kind of those villain characters for this movie were all fun to watch. All great characters. One of the biggest complaints that I have for this movie, just personally, was some of the music in there that they decided to go with. Kind of took me out of the movie a little bit. In particular, there were some moments where they played classic 80s movies music, kind of like Take On Me, for instance, was in the movie. They had the song Brooklyn, I think is what it's called. I don't remember if that was what is No Sleep Till whatever it's called. That song was in there, it was, and I get it was kind of like, they live in Brooklyn, we're gonna use this song, and that there's, classic 80s, Mario is a classic video game with classic music in the movie. But it just kind of took me out of it a little bit. I feel like they should have just stuck with the actual, video game music, which they definitely did have present in the movie. It's just that some of the actual, regular music, I guess, real life music, took me out of the movie a little bit. It was a little weird and jarring to listen to while I was watching, one of the Donkey Kongs drive Mario, Peach, and Toad through the Donkey Kong Kingdom. It was really just kind of weird that way. I loved all the Mario Kart stuff as well. I'd say I'm more of a Mario Kart fan than I am just regular Super Mario Bros. So I loved seeing all the Mario Kart stuff where they were driving on Rainbow Road and the pretty cool action chase sequence that followed with that. Really did love watching that stuff. Trying to think what else. The final third act, big action sequence where they confronted Bowser and such was also very well done. I loved watching that as well, where they had, Mario and Luigi work together with the Superstar to take down Bowser. It really was a lot of fun to watch. And I imagine they're going to try and cinematic universe this Mario, Nintendo, whatever movie into tons and tons of spin-off movies, as well as movies for other Nintendo properties. I'm hearing things about people wanting a Legends of Zelda movie. I think would be really cool. I'm not a big Zelda fan, but I can appreciate that would be a very cool movie to have. Other ones like Donkey Kong, a Donkey Kong spin-off movie would be really cool, as well as a Super Mario Galaxy movie, Luigi's Mansion movie, stuff like that. Kirby movie would be another spin-off, and just kind of making this into a Nintendo cinematic universe, similar to how Marvel has done, and then at the end would be a big crossover movie event, which would probably be Super Smash Bros. Is what I'm hearing people say would be really cool, a Super Smash Bros. Movie. I also agree. I think that'd be a very great idea. And just based off of this movie's sheer success, I'd imagine that's probably where they're going to be going with this franchise. Again, the Mario movie made over $1 billion. And it's, it's theater run. I still think it is in theaters. Let me see. Yeah, it's still in theaters, at least around where I am. So clearly it is doing very well. It is still holding strong in the theaters, still making very decent, very good money for the Illumination company, and I imagine they are very willing to work with the Nintendo company again to make more Super Mario movies, make more sequels, spin-offs, everything like that, and I am very excited. I did really enjoy this movie. I liked how they just kind of made it was a very simple story. It was very, very thin story, but it worked. It wasn't anything, they weren't trying to go too complex with these crazy ideas of all these different places, all these gateways and where it came from. They were just hey, these two guys from Brooklyn went into a pipe, found a pipe, went in, got transported to a magical world, fought a giant dinosaur, and then that was it, really. And they saved everybody. And I liked that. It was fine. It was a good, solid animated movie, and I enjoyed my theater experience. It really was. It was a lot of fun to watch, and I'm very excited for a sequel. I would love to see a sequel. They kind of hinted, spoiler alert, they kind of hinted at a sequel coming with the crack of the Yoshi's egg, which I think would be really cool to have Yoshi in the sequel. Maybe even a Yoshi's, spin-off. I don't know. Maybe. And, this, I believe this was made by Universal, and I don't think Universal has a particular, streaming service associated with them. Not that I can think of. Maybe Paramount? No, not Paramount. I don't know. I don't think Universal strictly has its own streaming service, but I was thinking if they were to have something like that, whatever streaming service they are partnered with, they could start making shows for this kind of thing as well. Kind of making that cinematic universe build out basically with a Mario, I guess just as an example, like a Luigi's Mansion show instead of a movie, and have it be exclusive to a streaming service. Just a couple of thoughts for some, cinematic universe ideas for this franchise. I think could work really well. So regardless though, Super Mario Bros. Movie, if you haven't seen it, go see it. It's like an hour and 30 minutes, actually. Hour and 32 minutes, yeah. Hour and 32 minutes. It's not very long, but you do kind of get a lot out of it. And again, it did just come out on digital, I think, very recently. So if you haven't checked it out, I would check it out because it is very much a fun movie. And I imagine they're going to make a sequel some point in the future, probably a couple years from now. So yeah, that is my review of the Super Mario Bros. Movie, excuse me. And yeah, we're going to close out this podcast. So stay tuned, guys. So that concludes this episode of the Media Critic Joe podcast. If you enjoyed all the stuff that we talked about, stay tuned because we have another one coming up next week where we'll be talking about, I don't know, something. We'll figure it out. Stuff and things. Exciting stuff and things. So we appreciate all of you watching, and yeah, see you guys.